What's up guys, your friendly neighbourhood demon here, and today we're going to talk about ProMod / Prosim. Start off with, in the background you've got some of the most influential to me personally, especially Frag Movies. All of these clips are from ProMod on PC, so it's a game type or game mode or whatever you want to call it, that was formulated to play competitively on PC. And what I'm going to talk about today is crossing it over to Modern Warfare Remastered. Obviously this is all on COD 4, this is like years ago, these movies, some of them were 2010, something like that, but obviously COD 4 came out in 2007, so it's been around for a while for definite. I wish I could have the music in the back of these videos as well, unfortunately that would be copyright. You get a much better sense of what they were back in the day with the music on them, but you can see the effects and everything like that. I've done it chronologically, so the ones at the beginning of the video, they're earlier ones, and then the ones later are newer ones, so you can see sort of the progression as well. Also, the links to these videos are in the descriptions below, so once you watch my video, just go ahead and click on them and watch them all, because they're all really enjoyable to watch. What ProMod essentially is search and destroy only. Originally on PC it was actually slightly modded, so the snipers are different, jump height was different and whatnot, but we're going to try and translate that into what we can work with the game that we have now. It's not going to be quite the same, but let's see what we can do. This is my Prosim rule set. So to start with, we're going to talk about the guns you can use. You can see on screen here in the submachine class you've got the 74U, the MP5 and the Mini Uzi. The Scorpion and the P90 are not allowed. In terms of the assault rifles, you can use the AK-47, the M4 carbine, the G36C and the MP44. M16 and the G3 have been left out, and the reason for that is they're so overpowered that they just suck the fun out of it, basically, just everyone running around with M16s. So these are the guns available in the sort of automatic class. Now, my favourites, the snipers, you can only use the bolt action rifles, so that's the R700 and the M40. The reason for that is because the other snipers are semi-auto, so you can just spray them point blank at someone. Although they're not that accurate doing that, it's a bit OP. It takes a lot more skill to use the R700 M40, so it'll be a lot more interesting to see gameplay and to play with it, rather than having all those bullets to just fanny around with. You really have to pick your shots and think about what you're doing. And both the shotguns are allowed. You may think, oh, that's ridiculous, point blank, shoot and they're dead. Because of the short range, it makes it balanced, and you're not going to be able to competitively every round run a shotgun. Maybe once in a while catch some people off guard in. Take note that I haven't used any LMGs, and LMGs are not allowed, for obvious reasons. Just spray them and pray, so they're not included at all. And also you can use any pistol you want, but we all know you're going to use Desert Eagle anyway, so let's just say the Desert Eagle. So the maps in rotation, I believe, is the same as the original as well. So you've got Backlot in the top left, Crash in middle top right is Crossfire, bottom left is District, middle bottom is Strike, and then bottom right is Vacant. All of these maps are quite different and dynamic to play, so they're a lot of fun. They're probably some of the best search and destroy maps ever made. In fact, they are the best search and destroy maps ever made. The other maps aren't quite up to par with these. They just don't play as good because of the way they're designed. So, as I said, I believe this is the same as the original. So, you should enjoy these in rotation. So, my suggested equipment, this is sort of away from the rule set, because in the original ProMod they wouldn't have had perks and everything like that. They would have just had set settings. But because we're on PS4, we have to have perks and stuff. Bandolier, it has to be the first one. The other perks and perk 1 are just going to ruin the game. Claymores, triple frag, triple stun, they're not allowed, so just Bandolier. Stopping power, only for the second perk as well. The other perks are a bit cheaty. UAV jammer doesn't really matter, but it's probably better to have stopping power, just because keep it balanced, make sure all the guns are as balanced as they can be, so everyone's using stopping power has that extra power. And the third perks, direct impact and extreme conditioning. Again, there's newbie perks that are going to ruin the game, like martyrdom and last stand in the third perk. I did also realise that Iron Lungs is possible, definitely competitive for this. Snipers in original ProMod didn't actually have sway, so using Iron Lungs sort of negates the fact that we can't mod it, and makes the fact that the snipers can't sway bit more evident in this new version. And then the general settings for the game mode, so obviously search and destroy, slightly shorter rounds than normal, 1.5 minutes rather than 2.5, 2 times 12 rounds, so the max rounds you can do on console anyway is 12 rounds, so you do 12 rounds one side, you never switch sides, and you do 12 rounds on the other side, so there's actually 2 games that get played of 12 rounds. 45-second bomb timer, 5-second plant time, 7.5 sec defuse time. Kill streaks are obviously disabled, no way are they allowed. Turrets need to be disabled, so there's a couple on backlot that need to get rid of. 5-man teams should create a lot of action in 1.5 minutes, and it could create really great plays from clutches and everything like that. It should be really fun to watch, and spectating first person only, because we don't want anyone cheating. There's also a couple of other general settings in the description below. Take note of those as well. But yeah, this has been Edel Demons Code 94. That is my Prosim/ProMod rule set. Subscribe for more videos to come. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you have fun playing Prosim. Controller that I've already explained, and especially on Infinite Warfare, it's sort of I really sucked at the game before I actually learnt Claw.